here with the twin flame reading for today. I tried to do a transmission today on Facebook live, but that didn't work out really well. So I thought I'm doing the twin flame reading on YouTube. And that means, you know, I was sitting outside and I thought, oh, it's such a beautiful weather. I'm doing the transmission outside. Forget it, no internet connection. So if there is a disturbance in the internet, then you know it. Then, and for what's going on in Divine Masculine's mind, cosmic circles. Embrace unlimited possibilities, create a sacred space for yourself, and make room. And it could be make room in your life for your divine feminine to come in. So he knows that there are cosmic circles going on, that there is a new space coming into your life, the feminine energy is coming in, and that it's in synchronicity with the cosmic cycles. It could be when you have connection with each other in the fifth dimensional realm, you know, and or maybe in other realms also, that you connected with each other, then you really in that space from unlimited possibilities. And when you have unlimited possibilities coming in, then it's possible that you are reconciling with your original twin flame. So and that's what is going on, because we have so many twin flames. You know, we have twin rings. You know that you think it's your twin, but it isn't. But you always find that out later. Then you discover that you're in a karmic relationship instead of in a twin flame relationship. So wow, there's a lot coming out. So let's see. What's in the heart space? Depth of love. Oh, how beautiful. Let go of fear to jump into love, and let go beyond attachments. So let go of the fear. And it's always pretty intense when you meet your twin flame. You know, it's intense, and it could also mean that everything you're attached to, you know, you have to let it go. And that's in the divine masculine's heart space, because sometimes we fall in love with somebody and we think it's a twin flame relationship, and we find out later that it's just a generator for your real twin flame to come in. Then you have to let go, and let go of the attachment of the to the masculine, you know. So you can have that space for yourself, but also, and that's what he sees, there is such a depth of love with the masculine when he meets the twin flame. It's almost not to comprehend. But I feel that if there is he needs to let go of the fear to jump again into love. And because he is, and it's so weird, because that's the 3D, that's the ego again. Because when you're in that space of love, you don't have to let go, because, you know, then there is already that love within you. It just will, you know, make it deeper and stronger. How does he see the divine feminine as a blessing in her life? Sanctify, honor all life, seeing the sacred blessings. and he sees that she is having it all, that she is a blessing is in his life, but also sanctify and honor all life. So he sees that she is doing the sacred blessings, that she is working with and honoring the old ways, and honoring life in every shape and form. So that's how he sees her. And I hear she is a blessing. She is a blessing in his life, but she's also a blessing for everybody else. So and that's why that reconciliation came in. You know, that reconciliation is, okay, I'm coming from that energy I knew, um, probably in another timeline, over in another timeline, or we both coming from the stars and we jumped and we had different roads to walk, and but doing the same work, and now the universe is bringing you together to explore this. Oh my gosh. Earth and matter. She is from the ether and he is from the matter. Spiritualize matter. New life, sparkles, embedding in the light. This is the divine union. This is the card of the divine union, and that's in the divine feminine's mind space. And she knows. That's what I hear. She knows that it is her twin flame. And even if it's not easy, a twin flame journey is not always the easy one. But they're coming from that same heart source. And I hear they resolve everything with the heart, not with the communication, but with the heart. And because they know how to connect, they know how to make that sacred bond and make that sacred connection. They also know that if there is any trouble, or if there's any way that they know how to solve it, if there is a mismatch of communication, they know exactly how to solve it. And that's what they that's what how it is. They bedding the lights together, they're holding that space of light together. And when they look in each other's eyes, there is this light. When they doing work together, there is this light going on, and everybody sees it, you know, because they can't hide it. They shine it throughout the world. So that is that light. And even if they're not together, you know, and it is a reconciliation from the higher source to the plane they are in now, then they know how to solve everything. And that's the beauty of it. Even I hear, even if they don't do the work together, but they do it apart, they shine their light onto it. But when they come together, and it's almost like the matrix, you know, it's like a huge explosion and spreading light out to the world. It has nothing to do, because that's the original journey of the twin flames, of healing the world together, you know, and doing the work together. Not about coming together, living in a house, and you know, happy family, and things like that. It can, but those, most of the time that's not the case. Most of the time it's not the case. Most of the time is that the twin flames are working together. And it could be there are so many challenges on the way that there are forces to try them to get them apart, um, because they're doing the work. And that but that light is so huge that nobody can enter that, only in the karmic realm, you know there are people that can come between it. But in the twin flame, it's almost impossible if they are in union. Because there's a lot of they know the laws of loyalty. They know the laws of um, um, how do you call it? um, I have to feel into this loyalty and creation, I hear. Because how you create your environment is how you create something with your partner. So it's about loyalty, a lot of loyalty, I hear. um, they're not only loyal to each other, they're loyal to the cosmos, they're loyal to source, they're loyal to their journey. And that is what's happening. There are ether and matter together, spirit and human form together. And that's the beautiful thing what's going on. That's in the mind space. Oh wow, that's a huge flyer. In the heart space of the divine feminine, cosmic heart source, source of all, true home, just be, and have this beautiful heart connection. That's where the divine feminine is. So, and if I look at the depth of love, for the divine masculine, they're already in this space, that this cosmic heart source is already connected them with what is going on in the cosmic space. So the cosmic heart source is the true home of the divine feminine. And she can just be. I talked about peace this afternoon. I tried to do a transmission, and the card of peace came in. And it doesn't mean peace in the surroundings, because if you want peace in your surroundings, you get irritated, because there is never that's silence that you want. Because my peace is not that it has to be silence. Peace is from within. Peace is like, okay, I can be in a space where are so many people and it's so hectic, but still have that peace in your heart space, still be connected with source. And peace doesn't always mean, okay, it needs to be silent, needs to be still, it needs to be this, or that's what our mind says that it needs to be. But it's not. That's the direction we're going. It's the cosmic heart source is radiating that energy um, from source and connecting you with source. It's connected with 144,000. It's your true home. And you just be in peace. You're just being in that connection with source. um so that's in the heart space of the divine feminine. They say always peace of mind, but it's not a peace of mind that you create. It's the peace of the heart because the mind will always try to interrupt everything, unless you meditate a lot, you know, then your mind quiets down, but he always tries to find a way to interrupt things. So, but she is operating and walking her path from that cosmic heart source. Well, too bad. Can't catch that one's far under the table. Two cards. How does she see? How is she seeing the divine masculine? That he breathing the sun, that he is connected with the sun. He's breathing the sun and he's connecting with the sun. He is present, and the pineal gland is totally activated. So he is doing the things that he needs to do, but he is that sun energy. He is that sun source. He is that creation. He's shining, he's radiating. And that's what the divine masculine sees, or divine feminine sees in the divine masculine. That he is a part of that central sun that is in the present moment, that is not you know, going all around, you know, mind is everywhere, is chaos, you know. No, he is really in that present time. Really beautiful. So he is that fresh ray of light, and you see it in all his presence. You know, if you see the divine masculine, you see him radiating. He is enthusiastic. He is youthful. I hear very, very youthful, and that's not the. It's the energy from within, and that's how the divine feminine sees the divine masculine. What supports the divine masculine? Dolphins. He is connected with the dolphins, Lemurian energy, connecting with the fairies, and it's okay to relax, smile again, and share your flow. So this is what's going on with the divine masculine. Share your flow, you know, what you're doing, what you are able to create. You share it with people in the outside. So that's really beautiful. It's time to smile again. It could be that there was a breakup and that was heavy on his heart. But now he is, because of the connection with Source, he can let go and share that heart space. Come out in the open, have fun again. You know, play a little. You know, play with the energies. Play with your spirit guides, because I know that our spirit guides always make us laugh. They always make fun of us. You know, not to be so serious. And sometimes depends what kind of energy is coming in. Sometimes it is my goddess, or sometimes the fairies is coming in. Sometimes the ancestors are coming in, or the Acturians are coming in. But there's always an energy that makes me smile, that makes me laugh. And then I think, oh yeah, of course, you are in that space of connecting with me. And that's so beautiful. But that will support the divine masculine. What support the divine feminine? Breathing, grounding, and feeling grounding and feeling. So you need to be ground and you need to feel. You need to feel your emotions. You need to feel everything what's going on in your life. And clearing out what no longer serves you. So clear out the energies that are not in connection with you. Um, you know, if there is a lower frequency or a lower and it's and the energies are not in alignment with each other, let it go in love, you know, because you already know that something is not resonating for you, or there is an alternative motive behind it, that 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 yeah, people are coming in your life. And most of the time, um, you can let it go. You can be easy with that, you know, and uh, just let it go, let it go. And that's the most beautiful thing, also about caring and sharing. You know, you can care about somebody and share a space with somebody, but it doesn't mean that you are living with them. You know, if you are living with them, it's a totally different energy. But if somebody comes in and you can share a space together at that moment in that time, because it's your heart space, it's your frequency, you know, that opens up for them, then it's perfectly fine. But if it's somebody you are deeply connected with and you are um not in alignment, you know, you have to let go. And that's yeah, that's the non-attachment that they say, you know, don't attach, have that be able to detach, you know, be able to detach. And that's very, very beautiful. Walk your path. You know, you need to know what's more important. You know, you can do the work together, but you're not obligated to do the work together. That's what Source says. Source says you're not obligated to work together, but it's when you combine your energies together, you know, you will heal a lot of what is going on in this world. So how does the divine masculine sees the union with the feminine? Ah, he's coming out again. Will teachings, the depth and the experience of healing. Teacher, mentor, and share the wisdom. So he sees it that he can share. He sees that he can, um, and that's the whole twin flame journey, because the twin flame journey shows you where you are healed or not. You know, where are you healed? If things are coming up within you, you know, then and it has more with the conditioning of your program, it has to do with your program. How are you programmed? You know, some people can feel it as overbearing. Some people can feel it all as you know, I don't want to leave this person, the neediness, you know, and somebody else says, oh, you know, I don't want this is too independent, or you are too independent. So there are so many things, and that is what the will teaching and the mentor and source is giving you with your partner in union. So you will feel a depth of healing within you that you will never experience again. You know, you are each other's mentors and teachers, you know, and you share the wisdom together. So it's a sharing of everything what you receive from source, and that's beautiful. Source will heal both of you. For the divine feminine, fire of transformation, you get a radical purification, violet flame, surrendering, and resurrection. And that is what you have with the divine masculine. You know, there is a purification. You carry the violet flame, so you also heal the divine masculine. And you're surrendering to the love, surrendering to what's happening at that time, at that moment, because you know it's coming from the heart space, it's coming from source. It's also like discovering yourself all again. It's you will rise from the ashes, because you have the, you know, the phoenix, and the phoenix burns away everything that is a program, or that is or your divine masculine is programmed in such a way, and you are, that's a transformation for him. You burn away um all his no, not his hurts, his wounds, you know, his programmed wounds, and you make sure that he is rising again and resurrecting again. It's a radical purification when you come together, and that's very, very potent. You know, you need to be able to surrender to it. And if you are programmed that you're not able to cry, you know, as a masculine, you can't cry, stop crying, you're a sissy, or a sissy boy, you know, that then they hold all their emotions within. And the transformation of the phoenix make sure that the masculine is able to be vulnerable and can cry. And he knows that he's in that safe container to let it go. So, it's the resurrection for the masculine, um, getting out of that program of the matrix, you know, because he feminine does for the divine masculine, and it goes in this beautiful, beautiful flow together. Is there anything else that wants to? Yeah, that it's the sun rays that let him resurrect again. Her the light and the sun and the power is transforming it all. So let's get one more card for both of them. Oh my God, cities of light again. Cities of light again. Telos Adama, inner earth, etheric retreats, family of light. They know they are carrying the same codes. They both know that they are family, and could be family for source. Could be that one took the leap earlier than the other one, and they're on that healing journey. They're on that journey of healing the world, and they have a higher purpose in here in life than just, you know, being in um, I hear they're both done with raising families. It's because it's in a totally different, the universe. Oh, when the universe said, okay, You know, your cosmic cycle is done. You know, you need to embrace the unlimited possibilities what is coming up. And now they're coming back at their energy of meeting their soul family again, their twin flame family, to you know, do the work here on earth and doing the work together. Then yeah, they know. It's a knowing from the heart that they are connected. It's a knowing from the heart that they are connected. And they know all the because they're channeling a lot. You know, they know that everything is coming from source. So divine masculine is got the blessing from the divine feminine. Oh, that's so beautiful. Because I had a blessing yesterday in the temple, and there was this the masculine came in and he wanted a blessing, and source and the goddess welcomed him in and blessed him as a divine masculine. So that will also transform the masculine because of receiving the blessings of the divine feminine. And how beautiful is that if they can bless each other, and receive that blessing, and really feel it in their heart space. So, and then you know your family, you know that you're connected with each other because you're doing the same work, you're coming from the same source. Really, 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 yeah, it just popped up that I gave a masculine the blessing of a divine masculine, and it was really beautiful. And I really thank Goddess for that, because she was there in that space with me. Okay. One card for the divine masculine and one card for the divine feminine. So the reconciliation is the union, the reconciliation from source, from your light family. That is where the reconciliation is coming from. So you're seeing each other again, and it's like, whoa, I know you, and my heart knows you. So open like the lotus for the divine masculine. Flowering spirit, revelation, and maturity. Oh, that's, wow, message. I get a message. Oh, 2, I see. Let's get these out. One more card for the divine feminine. Take you. You stick out. Oh, how beautiful. For the divine feminine, the tree of illumination, truth, revelations, and understanding. You understand exactly what's happening. You're connected with the tree, with the trees. There is a huge connection with the trees. You're uploading yourself with trees, and the truth and revelations. And it's just understanding each other without any interferences. So yeah, you are connected with the tree. You're connected with the truth. You reveal the things that needs to be revealed for people around you, and you have an understanding of the cosmic heart source and the cosmic cycles. So that's really beautiful. And for the divine masculine, the leap, ecstasy, bliss, and belief. When you take that leap of faith, and it's a beautiful card also, when you take that leap of faith, and you know that source always will catch you. It's a kind of belief, um, and trust, actually, and take that leap of faith. Believe that is what you feel is true, and the bliss comes after the jump. The bliss is coming, wow, this is when you oh my gosh, how do I explain this? I can only see it. um I remember when I was young, I was bungee jumping, and I went up there and I was like looking down and I was like, oh my God, but I know I will be okay, you know and I just took that leap of faith. And it was, for me, it was after that, walking on adrenaline for 3 days. But the ecstasy was so intense, it was so enormous, that I thought, wow, I was just in total bliss, that I made that leap of faith, that I jumped, uh, even when I was, has that fear, but still made that jump, and had the feeling that I was flying. And that was, yeah, that was exactly this card, how I felt. So also know, whatever you do, that the universe is always backing you up, that you're always there, that you always support it. And the third card for the divine masculine is sacred dreams, prophecies, and dream journeys. It could be that the divine masculine is going on dream journeys with the divine feminine, that he has those sacred dreams, um, and that they are prophecies, um, in the dream state. So you get exactly the things to hear what you need to hear. I had a very interesting dream last night, and it's about not feeling guilty, for the truth that is coming out in the open. Sometimes people want to hide the truth, because it could be hurting, or it could be how somebody else feels of it. But the truth is also, very cleansing, a very um, heart opening. And when you don't tell the truth, you're lying to yourself. You are living in an illusion. And that's the case. Do you want to live in an illusion, or do you rather hear the truth, and that you can transform yourself, and to change things within yourself, and not feeling guilty about it? You don't, because we're so programmed that if we say something to somebody else, that it gives you a guilty feeling. Forget it. No remorse. No guilty feelings, because the truth is the truth. And if you tell the truth from source, then you know that you're always supported. You're not going to tell a lie, or to cover something up. Truth is the truth. And you also have to look at the other given, you know, that you can be forgiven, because how you receive it is from the mind space. You know, if you do your healing work, what somebody else says, you know, doesn't care. You don't care about it. You know, it's just, it has more to say about somebody else than about you. And most of the time, people have an old version of you in their mind. And when they have an old version of you in their mind, they always think, oh, that person is like that. But you haven't seen the transformative energies behind it. So that's what spirits wants to get clear, you know. And in your dreams, your sacred dreams, you see exactly what the truth is. You see exactly what the truth is. And you, because spirit takes you on dream journeys, you know, they show you exactly what is real and what is not real. For the divine feminine, they're all three cards are blue. That's interesting. Fairy energy, growth, expansion, and flowering. The fairy, she's walking, and yeah, beautiful. And it gives you expansion, and it will open you. It's really beautiful. It's opening you up, you up. So it's the same for the divine feminine. You know, it's really beautiful how it works. Aurora garden. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Beginning, ignites, and it's original. So the aurora is, you know, so it's um, it's connecting with the light. It's connecting with the source. Um, New beginnings are happening for the divine feminine, and it's an initiation. It's an initiation of the origin of source. Source gives you, every time it gives you an initiation, it gives you, you know, this energy of flow. And every time when you're going through a challenging exercise, or we in our lives we get about 21 initiations, and it always happens after a growth. You get your initiation, or after a challenging time you get an initiation. You know, it's, you can see it like if you go to school, you know, you work hard, and after that you get your degree, right? And that's an initiation, kind of initiation. In spiritual realm, it's way more challenging. You know, every time when you're going over over a threshold, I see it, you know, that you are stepping into something that is really scaring you, or you need courage for that, or you have to go through it. It's an initiation. And I think Source has more initiations in life for us than just the regular three-dimensional realm. So that's really is. And that's what the feminine will receive. You know, she goes through a new beginning, and there is she initiations. Yeah, you know, she gives people initiations, and that works vice versa. I hear it works vice versa. Masculine gets initiations in his manhood. And for many men, in the earthly realm, it's the initiation of um, choosing light or dark. I also see that going to prison is a kind of initiation for a masculine. Forgive yourself. Can you live unless there is a mental? So it is really, or are you seeing light in there and you want to change? And you say, okay, I've read better myself. You're coming from the dark side. Choose that hard path. They even can lose their lives. So because when you or Anubis, you don't know if you ever come out of it alive. And I see it with a lot of people at the moment, and also young people that are taking that route to the darkness, but are not able to get them out of that space. And some of them, yeah, just lose their lives. And if we can support them with it and give them that light and support, they can come out of it. But sometimes you're in too deep to see that you're never can come out of it, and then the darkness will get you down the drain, and eventually, you can't handle it anymore, and or uh, does just depends on what you did, you know, um, will take you out. You've been taken out, or you take yourself out, and that's because you can't find your way back to the light again, and that's the whole thing. So for all these, and that's the initiation of the masculine. Do you have courage enough? Do you take that leap of faith, and searching for the light again, and follow that light, and let it, you know I see it with a lot of people who are addicted, or had addictions, and were not able to get out of it. And that's the path of Inanna. The Inanna strips you away with everything you have, and you have to start all over again. And what are you doing when you have a second chance? Are you doing the same things, or are you um, getting yourself involved in a situation that really drags you down? Or are you getting and seeing the light and starts climbing and making the journey? And I don't say it's an easy journey, because that's why it's an initiation. So you walk that journey and you get initiated, and you get one blessing after the other afterwards. So that was it for, I think it needed it to be come out for somebody who needed to hear it. Know that when you're coming out of darkness, or if it is a darkness of family, or a darkness of gangs, or darkness of addictions, or whatever, darkness of imprisonment, um, know that there is always a way out to the light, and receive your blessings. And I think and that's also the reconciliation, between the masculine and the feminine. They both come from darkness, and they come back to light. And how beautiful is that? So I thank you so much for watching. So much gratitude for all of you. I hope you have a beautiful time, beautiful reading, and I hope the weather is just as gorgeous as here at the moment. And I'm going to close off. If you want your private reading, you can go to my mailbox in the subscription box, and ask for a private reading. Okay, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.